Welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to source for enlightening and thought-provoking content. We're all about exploring the fascinating aspects of life, lifestyle, and the human condition, offering insights that are both deep and engaging. Our mission is to bring you the most riveting topics, dissected and presented in a way that's not only informative but also entertaining. Today, we delve into an intriguing topic. Why do some men age like fine wine while others seem to fall apart? When we say someone ages like fine wine, what exactly do we mean? This phrase is often thrown around, but let's dive a little deeper and unpack its true essence. The process of aging is a lot like wine production. It's an art, a science, and a little bit of magic. Just like how a bottle of wine matures and improves over time, so too can a person. But let's break it down further. Firstly, there's the aspect of aging gracefully. Just like a good wine, the finest of men don't let a few extra years tarnish their charm. They embrace the changes, taking on a distinguished air that only time can bring. Their charisma doesn't fade. It evolves, much like the complex flavors of an aged wine. Next is maintaining physical health. A bottle of wine is carefully stored under the right conditions to preserve its quality. Similarly, men who age well prioritize their health and fitness. They understand that their bodies are their temples, and they treat them with respect, keeping them in prime condition for years to come. Finally, there's the element of growing in wisdom and experience. A fine wine is the result of years of expertise, and the same can be said of men who age well. They accumulate knowledge and life experiences, becoming wiser, more insightful, and more interesting. But not all men seem to age this way. So what sets these men apart? Genetics play a significant role in how we age. Now let's dive into that statement a bit more. You see, every person carries about 20,000 to 25,000 genes, which are essentially the blueprints for our bodies. These genes determine everything from the color of our eyes to our risk for certain health conditions. And yes, they also play a part in how we age. Scientists have identified certain genes that seem to be responsible for longevity. These genes, often referred to as longevity genes, seem to protect the body from diseases and help to repair damage. Individuals with a high number of these genes tend to live longer and healthier lives. It's like having a well-oiled machine that's built to last. But aging isn't just about how long we live, it's also about how well we live. And here too, genetics play a part. Some people are genetically predisposed to age more gracefully. They may maintain their physical strength, mental acuity, and even their youthful looks for longer. However, there's a bit of a twist. Just because you have a genetic predisposition for something doesn't mean it's a guaranteed outcome. For example, you might have genes that increase your risk for certain diseases, but that doesn't mean you'll definitely get those diseases. It's more like having a higher chance of rolling a certain number on a dice. And this is where the concept of epigenetics comes into play. Epigenetics is the study of how our behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way our genes work. It's like having a light switch. The genetic code is the wiring, but our actions and environment are the switch that turns the light on or off. So while genetics do set the stage for how we age, there's a lot more to the story. Our lifestyle, our environment, even our attitudes can influence how our genes express themselves. That's why two people with similar genetic profiles can age very differently. However, genetics are only one piece of the puzzle. In the next scenes, we'll explore the other factors that contribute to why some men age like fine wine and others, well, don't. So, stick around. Beyond genetics, lifestyle choices significantly influence how well we age. Our bodies are like machines. They require proper maintenance and care to function optimally, and our lifestyle choices are the tools we use to provide that care. Consider diet, for instance. A well-balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains provides our bodies with the necessary nutrients for repair and regeneration. Overindulging in processed foods, on the other hand, can lead to obesity, heart disease, and other health problems that accelerate the aging process. Then there's the role of exercise. Regular physical activity strengthens our muscles, improves cardiovascular health, and boosts our mood. It also helps to stave off conditions like osteoporosis and arthritis that are often linked with aging. Now let's talk about sleep. It's during those quiet, restful hours that our bodies undergo essential repairs. Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of health issues, including weakened immunity, poor concentration, and accelerated aging. So, ensuring that we get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night is an essential lifestyle choice for aging well. And finally, stress management. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on our bodies, leading to premature aging. It's therefore crucial to have healthy coping mechanisms in place. This could be anything from yoga and meditation to hobbies and spending time with loved ones. In essence, our lifestyle choices are like a roadmap, guiding us through the journey of aging. Each decision we make, every habit we form, influences the course of that journey. And while we'll inevitably encounter bumps along the way, these choices can help us navigate them with grace and resilience. So let's not underestimate the power of our lifestyle choices. They are our first line of defense against the ravages of time, and they hold the key to aging like fine wine. While we can't change our genes, we have control over our lifestyle choices. How we perceive aging can also influence how well we age. You see, our perspective on life and aging plays a significant role in how we age. Mental attitude is a powerful tool that can shape our reality. If you view aging as a natural, beautiful process, you're likely to experience it in a more positive light. Let's take a moment to consider the power of a positive mindset. A positive mindset doesn't just mean being optimistic. It's about embracing change, finding joy in every moment, and celebrating the wisdom that comes with age. It's about recognizing that every wrinkle is a testament to a life well lived, every gray hair a symbol of knowledge gained. A positive attitude towards aging can actually impact our physical health. Studies have shown that individuals with a positive view of aging tend to live 7.5 years longer than those with a negative view. This is because a positive mindset can reduce stress, improve mental health, and even strengthen the immune system. On the other hand, if you perceive aging as a decline, you're more likely to experience it as such. This negative mindset can lead to increased stress, poor mental health, and even physical decline. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So how do you shift your perspective on aging? Start by challenging societal norms and stereotypes about aging. Celebrate your age, embrace the changes, and see them as milestones, not setbacks. Understand that aging is not a failure, but a triumph of survival. Practice gratitude for the wisdom and experiences that come with age. Surround yourself with positive influences, people who celebrate their age and live life to the fullest. Finally, remember to take care of your mental health, just as you would your physical health. In conclusion, your attitude and perspective on aging can significantly impact your experience of growing older. It's not just about genetics or lifestyle choices, though they are important. It's about embracing the process and finding joy in every stage of life. Aging well is as much about the mind as it is about the body. In conclusion, aging like fine wine is a combination of genetics, lifestyle choices, and a positive mindset. As we've traversed this journey together, we've learned that aging isn't merely a roll of the genetic dice. Yes, genetics do play a pivotal role. They can provide a sturdy foundation, but it's how we build upon that foundation that determines the outcome. It's like inheriting a plot of land. What we choose to construct on it matters just as much, if not more. Which brings us to lifestyle choices. Our daily habits, the food we consume, the activities we engage in, all leave an indelible imprint on the canvas of our lives. Much like the vintner who selects the finest grapes, cultivates them with care, and patiently oversees the fermentation process, we too must be mindful and intentional about nurturing our bodies and minds. And then there's the power of a positive mindset. The way we perceive aging, the attitudes we hold towards it, can alter the experience of it. If we view it as a process of growth and refinement, rather than decline, we can embrace each passing year with grace and gusto, just as the connoisseur savors the complexity and depth of a mature wine. We can appreciate the richness of our own life's journey. And finally, we must remember it's not about competing with time, but rather dancing with it. It's about cultivating resilience, maintaining balance, and savoring the depth of our experiences. In essence, aging like fine wine is about celebrating the full spectrum of life's seasons, from the vibrancy of spring to the wisdom of winter. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of aging at House Lux Estate. It's been a pleasure to delve into this fascinating topic with you. If you've enjoyed this journey and would like to continue learning with us, do remember to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, here's to aging gracefully like the finest of wines.